Hi Taurus, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Robin Wood Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Ascendant, and Taurus Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Taurus, now into your reading for February 2018. First card you have here, Taurus, is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is financial abundance and financial blessings and financial stability coming to you from the divine sources. God, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. You're finally having some kind of monetary attainment. I feel like many of you Tauruses are working on your goals and pulling out all the stops in a big way in February. I see like an accumulation of money is going to build up and it's going to spill over where you start to put it in other people's hands, like financial advisors or investing in different ways. You could also start doing different things with your money. Like if you normally invested in stocks, maybe you're going to invest it in bonds, or if you normally spend your money, maybe you're going to start putting it away or putting it towards some new venture. Like you're doing something different with your money because I feel like you have the ability to do that in February or at least this year of 2018. If you had anybody that was like parasitic to you and that was trying to suck you dry for money, for your money, or always taking your money, or borrowing money from you, or anything that was financially draining of your bank account that was set up in an automatic payment that you feel was not right or correct, I see you doing away with it. Like you're doing away with any parasitic money things. I feel like many of you Tauruses have a really super great chance of making a lot of money or increasing your income during the first quarter of this new year of 2018. Some kind of wish or dream or goal that you wanted about money also comes true here. You may start putting your money away for retirement. Perhaps some of you want to retire at an early age. And this could apply to some people living in Seattle. I know that's going to be a weird prediction, but I do see Seattle comes up here. So that could apply to some of you in Seattle, some of you Tauruses or Taurus risings, because I see you putting money away for like retirement. Even if you're young, even if you're in their 30s or 40s, you may start putting your money away now. If you were waiting or relying on somebody to pay off some kind of money to you that they owed you, or if there's a debt that was owed to you, I feel like you're either going to say something to them and they're going to start paying you off, or they're just actually going to start paying you back or paying you off in February. I do feel that some of you are enlisting other people to help you with your money. Maybe you've had a lot of capital gains this year and you need financial advice to sort something out or to help you invest in a new way. Maybe you're going to buy something that could be a tax write-off so you don't have to pay taxes on it. Could be some kind of property. That also comes up here. The next card you have is 7 of Wands or Rods. You can call it either one. And this is holding back negative communications coming at you. This could also be holding or closing the door on any negative energy or negative communications. You're either shutting the door on that energy or holding it back. You may have a rival that comes up that wants to challenge you, and you are going to stop them. You're going to put them in their place, or you're going to prevent them from trying to overthrow you, overtake you, or that could be challenging you in some way. If something puts you where you feel like you have your back up against the wall, you are going to come out fighting. I don't see you rolling over on this one. If somebody's challenging your knowledge, your know-how, or challenging you for a position of power, or a raise, or challenging you in some way, I feel like you're going to come out swinging. You're not going to roll over and just let this person, or institution. It could be an institution that challenges you, but it really feels, or like the government or some corporation or some institution. But if no matter what it is, I feel like you're going to fight it, even if it's an individual, no matter what. Because I feel like you have critical thinking on your side. I feel like you're going to have the law on your side. I feel you also have documentation and things to prove things or back up what you're saying or doing on your side. So that's why I don't feel like they win. I see you, if you have anybody that's leeching off of you in your house, you may get rid of their stuff and say you have to move out. You may put their stuff on the curb, on the yard. This could even be your own kids if they're upsetting you or making you mad, or it could be a significant other or somebody you're helping out and they've taken advantage of you too far. You may say they need to leave. They need to get out. Could be, could be a spouse. But I also see if you're not getting rid of someone and getting rid of their stuff, it's very likely you could be getting rid of stuff in your own house where you're like, I have to get rid of this junk. I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of that. So you're getting rid of stuff, whether it's somebody else's stuff and you're making them move out and you're like, it's time for you to go, or it's stuff that's time for you to go. Either way, you're getting rid of stuff. That comes up here with this Seven of Wands. Any long-standing rivalries also get put to rest, and I also see you having a new perspective on things. Like you're changing your perspective about something. Maybe you thought something was one way that was going on in the past, and now you're looking at it like, wait a minute, I'm not thinking it's that way anymore. You have like a change of perspective here. This is going to be giving you a boost to your energy and a boost to your finances, that change in perspective. So it's actually a positive thing that your mind is having this kind of change. Now, the next card you have here in the reading, Taurus, is the Seven of Cups. So you had two sevens here. That's kind of interesting. And the Seven of Cups is scattered thinking, scattered energy. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. You may be having difficulty in making some kind of decision about something. Also, sometimes that comes up. I actually feel like, even though I feel like things are going well for you, I see you worrying about a lot of things. I feel like you're worrying about this and worrying about that. You may find out some kind of notification of something that was done to you or to a bank account or to something to do with your finances, your money, a property you own, anything of value, and you may have it looked into or investigated by authorities. Like if you feel like somebody was taking money out of an account that they shouldn't have been taking out, or something was being charged to you that wasn't fair or right, or if somebody meddled in your account, like if you had any hacking going on of somebody trying to hack into your accounts, or identity theft or anything like that, that could be involved in here too. But it also comes up about you worrying about things, like worriment. You may also start to specialize in a particular area where that may cause some kind of drain to your financial situation or bank account. If you've had to pay a lot of money for any training or education or specializing in something, there could be a drain about that. But although I feel like you're having financial success and actually an overflow of it in some ways for some of you, but this is like a particular area that they're talking about. Yeah, I do feel that some of you have incurred some kind of problems in the past, recent past, or are experiencing now, where there was some kind of sneaking around that was done in regard to your finances or your bank account. It's either already occurred in December or January, and this month is sorting it out and getting it straightened out, or it could be happening right now, and then you're going to be sorting it out this month and into next. But that's what comes up here the strongest with the Seven of Cups. Some of you may be thinking about a different place to live. You may not be really thrilled with it, or you feel like you need a bigger place, or it's time to move. Maybe you don't like the neighborhood is changing in a way that makes you feel nervous or uncomfortable, or there's too much construction or things going on around your neighborhood. Maybe they're building a highway near you and now you can hear the cars going by, or you don't like something that they're doing with it, because I see some of you feeling like it's time to move, or you're thinking about moving. You may not be making any big giant leaps in the month of February about the move, but you may start thinking about it and starting to look slightly, like just starting to look, because I get it in your mind as some of you thinking about moving. Now, the next card you have in your reading, Taurus, is 8 of Rods or 8 of Wands. Wands or Rods, either way. 8 of Rods is news coming to you swiftly, swift or sudden change. Could also be long distance travel. I feel like many of you are going to go through a process of simplifying your life and getting a lot of things back on track. If you think things have gotten out of hand, like things have gotten too complicated, too crazy, too confusing, too many different like too much stuff, or too many different people in and out, or too many different kinds of accounts, or whatever it is, I feel you will be focusing on simplifying your life. It's going to start up where you're either thinking it or doing it in February. I see some of you getting together documents, documentation, putting things in writing, signing things. This has to do with legalities, your rights. Could also be coming up in the sense of like any kind of contracts or deals or anything that you want to have written, so that there's contingencies here. Like, should any problems arise, you have like loopholes, or I don't know, I'm sticking with loopholes, but that's not really the words I want to say. Like outs. Yeah, outs are loopholes, like ways to get out of stuff. Like if you sign any documents or contracts or write any up, I feel like there's going to be some hatchways or doorways that you can get out of, or ease out of a contract or a loophole, that if something doesn't happen, then I can exit this contract. If you work for a company where you have to write out progress reports, or like write up about employees, like if you have to write about other people, their job performances, like in HR, maybe you're an HR person, or that's part of your job where you have to evaluate other people that work where you are and what they're doing and how well they're doing it, their performance, like job performance analysis on people, or any PowerPoint presentations you have to make for something to do with your job. I see you doing different kinds of work and jobs like that in your job, and you writing a lot of things, you're analyzing things. Any kind of formal training or education that you may be seeking, I also see you putting that in motion in February. So if you've thought of getting an advanced degree or going back to college, you may start to sign up for those kind of classes or training. Now, the last card you have here in your reading today is the Knight of Swords, and I swear you always get the Knight of Swords, or you have a swords person that comes up over and over and over again, Taurus. I notice it a lot. And here you got the Knight of Swords. This is either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have air as your rising sign or moon sign. Could be a female or a male. This could be, for some of you, somebody that you're eager to get to know and eager to get intertwined with. This could either be with love and romance or work and business. It could be either one. For some of you, this is a challenging person where they want to come in and rain on your parade and take you down a notch. Remember, I go back to this 7 of Wands card. So listen to this reading again. Go back to that. Whenever the court cards come up, people cards, they always mean multiple people. They don't all mean the same thing. So in one regard, this is somebody you're interested in and you want to get intertwined with, either through work or business. For others of you, this is somebody that wants to come in and rain on your parade and give you like a problem, or like challenge you in some way. They're making your life havoc in some way. For some of you, they're causing this up and down kind of behavior, back and forth, up and down. They could be challenging you. This could be a son or a daughter to you, or a son-in-law or a daughter-in-law. Could be somebody like that. Could be a coworker, but you're going to have a talk with them, have words with them, put things into perspective for them, lay out the law, or like get into it with them, or have a conversation with them. For some of you, this could be somebody in your family or a family-oriented person where they want everything their way. That's another energy that comes up around them. Like they want everything their way. You may feel like this Knight of Swords treats you differently than everybody else. Maybe you witness them treating everybody else with kid gloves and kindness, and you feel like they're too hard on you, and why are they critical of you, and why are they always causing trouble for you or having some kind of words with you. But it could go the other way, where they're treating you differently than everybody else in a positive sense. But, you know, you got a mixture of things here with this Knight of Swords. But for many of you, I feel it's more strongly that they're challenging to you this month of February. Some of you, they're asking for something of you, and they may be asking for too much. They may be asking you for money. They may be asking you for advice. But for some of you, they want something from you, or they're asking something from you. I feel like how you feel about it is you'd like it to stop, or you'd like there to be peace. That's the feeling I get the most. Like you want whatever this like action coming at you to stop, or them trying to take advantage of you, or want something from you, or challenge you. You want there to be peace. But for some of you, this did come up as somebody you may have some interest in, and they may be interested in you, and you may want to get involved with them romantically. But that came up so quick. And then the rest of it came up like somebody that's challenging you. So it is a general reading, Taurus. You know, so you might want to really watch your rising sign and your moon sign if these messages did not make sense to you here in this reading today. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate it. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here to YouTube. Also, if you're interested, Taurus, I have my psychic crystal readings available for your sign if you're interested in getting them for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for February 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab. You don't need to do the drop down menu anymore to get to the newest videos, because I had to update my website over in the beginning of January. The server changed. They updated it, and I was still operating on the old system, so I changed my website. Now you just go to the first page, click on videos. Anything else in the drop down is past videos, and there you will see at the top the psychic crystal readings for February 2018. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have a fantastic month of February, Taurus, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace. If you're interested in getting my Eclipse Effects Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, where I pulled 3 cards from the Robin Wood Tarot deck and then looked into the crystal to give you predictions, messages, and insights from my spirit guides for how these eclipses in January of 2018 and February of 2018 will affect you. You can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video in the Show More section. And these videos are also available on the videos page on my website. Thank you so much.